What's up, guys? How are you all doing? And I basically, first of all, want to apologize for the fact that I haven't been able to upload videos for quite a while. And yeah, there's been many factors. Chief of them being the fact that I work 247 and I have a day job, 9 to 5. In fact, it's not 9 to 5. Basically, it's 24 hours a day. So yeah, I've been quite busy with that. But yeah, I had a race and I just wanted to bring that race to you guys and just spend some time with you guys to show you that I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still having fun. And there are still many more videos to come. For this one, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one because this was a banger of a race. I started in 8th place. As you can see, we're 8th on the grid, and yeah, we are at Circuit De La Sarthe. Anyhow they pronounce it, but yeah, De La Sarthe is the Le Mans track, and we are starting in P8 in the BMW Motorsport Le Mans vehicle. And yes, we are about to start the race. The green flag is waved, and green. So for this first lap, we really just wanted to survive, to be honest, because a lot of shenanigans occur at the start there, and so we're just trying to be careful not to get crashed while still maintaining as many places as possible. So at this point, we had already moved up to 5th place, I think. Yeah, we're in 5th at this point. Let me just bring up the standings. Yeah, we're in 5th at this point. And we're just trying to find our way through the cars in front. Just trying to make it as fast as possible up front and to stay in that slipstream. Obviously, once you lose that slipstream, it becomes a lot more difficult to make up those places. So P5 stayed in the slipstream. We had the McLaren behind, was trying to attack us. Whoa, and there's a big crash at the back, massive crash. But yeah, staying in P5, we're trying to manage positions. Cold tires, trying to manage the tires as well. Not trying to do anything fancy. Just staying in the slipstream and just managing the tires. So at this point, we're starting to look at what the options are. You can see that we're starting to move slightly to the right to make a move on the Porsche, but he closes his door, and we're not trying to do anything stupid really. We're just trying to show him that yeah, we're there and we're trying to make a move. He closes his door this time. And somebody just took out the yeah, somebody goes off into the gravel, into the gravel trap. Yeah, still in P5, managing position, managing track placement. Now we make the move on the inside of the Porsche, but he closes the door once again. But yeah, he knows we're there and we're tracking. We get as close as possible to his bumper, as close as possible, trying to maintain that slipstream. Don't want to lose that slipstream. Stay as close as possible so that we can make up speed on the next straight, which is exactly the strategy that we're employing. We have everybody in a straight line, basically, everybody trying to manage that slipstream. We're starting to break away from the pack behind. You can see that we are 2 cars and he was delaying me a little bit. And now we're going side by side. I make that move and the move counts. as I go in front of the Porsche. Yeah, I mean, he has seen me coming for quite a while. Going into the Porsche SS, he's trying his possible best to stay in the slipstream as well. Porsche SSs are quite tricky, but yeah, we go off track there, but yeah, not much of a problem. Cold tires, just trying to manage the cold tires. And you can see that the front three are already breaking away. We're in P4 at this point, but we're already losing time to the front three. They're already making a break for it. And he loses another place. The Porsche loses another place there as the McLaren makes a move on him. He goes slightly wide, loses traction there, but he's able to keep it on track. Trying his possible best to get back into the slipstream. But yeah, I'm already breaking away because, man, I need to catch up to the guys ahead. That was all I was thinking. I need to catch up to the guys ahead because they were already making a break for it. And once they go like that, without the slipstream, it's difficult to keep up with them. So I'm just trying as much as possible to reel them in, to pull one of them back in, at least to get that slipstream. With that, I can leapfrog, I can catapult forward to the rest of the pack. Remember, this is just like 5 laps or thereabout. Yeah, 5 laps. It's a short race on Le Mans Ultimate. Still in P4 at this point. We've only made up positions on one car. We're already losing the slipstream, but yeah, we're trying to make it back as quickly as possible. And yeah, the most difficult thing here is just maintaining that slipstream, and you can see that gaps have started to form in the trailing pack. In the trailing pack, as we go off track there, we go slightly off track there. Slightly off track. And we lose a bunch of time to the cars ahead. Yeah, feeling a little sleepy because I'm recording this at 11 p.m. Yeah, bear with me. As you can see, the gaps are already starting to form. The McLaren behind us, and then another gap to the Porsche behind, while we have a massive gap to the cars ahead. And we're just basically trying to catch up. We're just playing catch up at this point. Are we going to be able to catch up there? Yellow flags being waved. Possibly something that has happened behind, because I don't remember anything happening in front. Yeah, this is just a lovely vehicle. I can't wait for the AMG GC3 to come out on LMU, but I mean, this BMW just makes up for all of the fact that the Mercedes is missing on this title. It's a beautiful car. It's a beautiful car. It sounds awesome. It drives real well, and basically, I couldn't really ask for better. When you compare it to all the other titles and all the other BMWs, M4 GT3s, and all the other titles, I mean, this is just an awesome beast, man. It's just an awesome car to drive. So yeah, still trying to make up time to the guys ahead. And speaking of titles, what do you guys make of the new tire models? For me on LMU, the tire model is pretty good. It's really good. I mean, at first, when I first drove it, when I first started, it seemed like something difficult to manage. I wasn't very sure about the slip angle. I wasn't very sure how much to push the tire, but as I drove it, I started to get used to where the limit was. Because finding the limit was pretty difficult for me. Yes, you can't still push the car, you can't attack the corners with the car, but there is some level of control that it gives you, where you know where the limit is, you know how predictable it can be. You know how it is on the first lap, you know how it is how the tires are going to warm up and improve over the stint. So you kind of have a pretty good understanding of how the car is going to behave. And for me, that predictability allows you drive the car on the limits a little better than how it was before. I mean, before it was all about just pushing the car and sliding around, but now you feel the track surfaces, you know exactly where there are going to be problems. And even when there's a problem, you're able to catch the car. When the car is slipping out or you know, where you find that there's an error and the car, you're about to lose the car, you're able to catch the car. Unlike before, where immediately you lose the car, you're going into the wall, the car just starts to rotate into the wall, and you can't really, you become a passenger, which is something that still happens on other titles. Not to knock on any title in particular, but you can see how I'm able to drive on the limit there. The car is, sort of porpoising through that corner, but I'm still able to manage the limit. I'm still able to drive the car within the limit without actually losing it. And that's one very, very good positive thing that I've seen so far on Le Mans Ultimate and the tire update. I've also tried. Okay, so I'm in P3 at this point. Wow, P3. So it appears like one car. Oh yeah, there was an accident. Yes. We lost one car to an accident. I remember clearly. That was why the yellow flags were waving. Oh yeah. True. We lost one car to an accident. So yeah, I'm in P3 at this point. We're able to make up another place. Yeah, Damien Kirsten. Yeah, Damien Kirstein crashed, and as you can see, he's now DNF in 13th place. So I was still trying to chase the pack ahead. The McLaren is still way ahead. We still have gaps to the McLaren. We have gaps to the guy in P1. And basically it's just a waiting game at this point. No mistakes, perfect laps, close that gap, get into the slipstream, and then you can start to reel P1, P2 in. Yeah, I mean, it's easier said than done. Look at the gaps that we have. They're basically all out of the slipstream at the moment. But yeah, perfect laps, perfect driving is basically what will ensure that you're able to catch up. Okay, somebody got in on, yeah, P1 got into the gravel, and P2 tried to make a move on the inside there, but the door was shut, and he decides to pull back and stay in the slipstream, while I'm also making time on both of them as they begin to fight. And we're basically in the third lap, I think. Yeah, lap 3. Lap 3 or 5, I believe. They're now starting to fight each other, but the gap between P2 and P3 is still basically what it originally was. But between P1 and P2, it has now closed down. P2 is now in the slipstream. As we tried, get as close as possible. For this race, I think we were actually the fastest car. We had the fastest lap in this race as well. I believe it was a 2:04, I believe. Excuse me. It was a 2:04. So we are close. We are currently getting closer and closer and closer to that. I think right now we're already in the slipstream. I believe, yeah, we're already in the slipstream at this point, and we're getting closer and closer. We just closed the gap by a mile right there in that corner, taking the corner faster than the first two. We're able to close that gap even further. Now we are firmly in the slipstream, and the McLaren knows that we've got him. I mean, he was initially fighting with P1, but at this point he knows that, man, he needs to defend against us. As we are now firmly in the slipstream, getting closer and closer. Where are we going to make the move? And now we pull out to the outside. We make that move, and yes, we make that move. We're able to get the move done. We're into P2. As we have also now made it into the slipstream of P1. So we're firmly behind P1 right now as we have gone past P2. Trying to make a move on P1. Peel out to the outside, side by side. Nose ahead. Front axle ahead of Vincent. He tries to close the gap by staying on close as possible. There's contact going into the corner. We're able to take the inside, keep the car ahead on the inside. He's able to make it out, and he stays ahead. Side by side contact, and we all make it alive. While P3, the McLaren, is now trying to get in on the action. He tries to go right, he tries to go left. He's trying to make it 3 wide, but nobody's giving him space. We're not giving him enough space to stay in the middle. And we're able to take P1. As we make a move on the inside there into that corner, we're able to take P1, but P2 is still in the slipstream. The other BW, Carlos, is still in the slipstream. Takaris is looking for a way through. What we are doing there basically is that we're not giving him enough space to get in between both of us, but also not to get to the left or to the right of us to make it a 3 wide. And there is contact. Contact. P1 goes. Another contact. He goes wide there, but we get it to P1. We give him the space. He goes on the inside. He makes a dive on the inside. Gets the move done. As he now moves into P1. Now he's in P1, but he has his nose, just his nose ahead, and we're still side by side. Still side by side, going into the Porsche S's. Takes the lead and goes ahead. You can see how we're driving on the limit there without actually losing the car. Like, you can actually predict where limit is, and that's one very fantastic thing that I've seen about LMU right now. P3 is wondering where we went because he was just about to take was supposed to go 3 wide with us as we were battling through those chicanes. And Carlos is back in P1 at the moment. We're trying to stay in the slipstream to continue the chase. Are we going to be able to chase him down? We are now on the final lap. As you can see, the white flag was waving. Staying in the slipstream. I can see how he tries. He loses it. He almost loses it. He almost loses the front. Goes slightly wide, and we're able to take the position from him by going, just slotting in right beside him. I mean, if he had gone back, if he had lost the front and actually turned back into us, he would have taken us out, and basically we would be DNF the race basically. But you can see exactly what I was saying in that he was able to save it. Just as he was about to lose it, he saved it. In the past, that would have just been it. He would have just lost it, and that would be it. He was able to bring the car back, and I mean that's wonderful. I mean, racing should be fun. You should be able to race. Not, I mean, you make one mistake and then you've lost the car. And he's trying to go wide. He go too wide into the first chicane. There's contact, but we are able to make it out in front of him. Our nose is just ahead. There was contact. Now he's trying to stay on the side. Trying to get the slipstream from the side. Now we peel ahead. He stays, slots back in, gets the slipstream, moves out again. Trying to go past us. His nose ahead. Not just yet. Into the second chicane. We stay firmly ahead. While he stays in the slipstream, almost loses the front again. Now he's having to battle against Takas, who's behind him. Takas is trying to peel out from behind him. trying to get the slipstream from me, and I'm actually giving him the slipstream here because I see that Carlos is faster, so I'm trying to give Takas the slipstream so that Takas can overtake him, and then they will get into a battle and let me go, which I believe is what worked in this point, in this position. He goes slightly wide because he went too deep into the corner, trying to outbrake Carlos in the McLaren. He went too deep into the corner, went into the gravel trap, and he has lost one place. So I'm able to break away because I made that move to give Takas the slipstream. If I had not given Takas the slipstream there, he probably would have still been behind me. I mean, I obviously that was a genius racecraft move. Now you know your boy, you know your boy. Man, that was genius. That was genius. Now we're firmly in P1. Obviously, we have the race lead. We have the fastest lap, so I'm pretty sure that Takas will not be able to catch us because he has not been able to catch us all race. We went past him, if you remember. We went past him, so we're beginning to break away from the chasing pack. And remember, this is the last lap. This is firmly the last lap, and yeah, it was a lovely race. It was a lovely race, lovely drive, and I had a lot of fun. Through the Porsche S's, making the final turn towards the pit straight, and now into the first chicane. Still in P1. We take the first chicane. Good move there. Take the second chicane, and the checkered flag waves, and we take P1 in the end. And that was a beautiful race, man. That was the beauty of a race. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun, and I would love to see you guys on the next one. So sorry about the long absence. Hopefully we can get more videos up and put more videos online for you guys to watch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you guys on the very next one. Take care and peace out.